Okay, we're back again here at the Greatest Sports Channel, and we're continuing on with the book, The Greatest, which ranks all of the greatest players in the history of baseball relative to how they performed in their era, using the absolute adjusted slugging percentage, which included stolen bases and walks. We're on to the 41st best player of all time, and it was Fred Clark. He was an outfielder. Played 21 years. He averaged 26 doubles, 16 triples, 5 homers, 73 ribbies, 37 stolen bases, 63 walks, 312 average, 386 on base, and a 429 slugging. The 42nd best player is Frank Chance, also in the Hall of Fame. Played 17 years at first base. Again, this is a guy that people wouldn't know, but he's the 42nd best player of all time. 25 doubles, 10 triples, 3 homers, 75 ribbies, 51 stolen bases, 70 walks, 296 average, 394 on base, and 394 slugging only. I wonder if that's a misprint there. 43rd best player. Here's a guy that's been passed over for the Hall of Fame. Played around the 30s, I believe. Played only 13 years. Outfielder. We have him as the 43rd best player of all time. 23 doubles, 10 triples, 26 homers, 105 ribbies a year average. 6 stolen bases, 109 walks, just incredible. 286 average, 410 on base percentage. This guy's not in the Hall of Fame. 518 slugging. 44 is Duke Schneider. He's in the Hall of Fame. Played 18 years, outfielder, 27 doubles, 6 triples, 31 homers, 101 ribbies, 7 stolen bases, 73 walks, 295 batting average, 380 on base, 540 slugging. 45th is Harmon Killebrew. Played 22 years, third base, 19 doubles only, 2 triples only, 38 homers, 105 RBIs, 1 stolen base average per year, 104 walks, incredible, 256 batting average, 376 on base, and 509 slugging. 46th best player of all time, not in the Hall of Fame. Guy should be. He's been passed over, and I think I'll send this book to some of these guys that have been passed over. I mean, this relative ranking method is the only way to rank people. It's not based on popularity or playing on a good team or anything. This is the only objective way to evaluate who the greatest players were of all time. He played 17 years, 7 gold gloves with a great arm, 38 doubles, 5 triples, 31 homers, 107 walks, 19 stolen bases, which people wouldn't believe, 74 walks, that was 107 ribbies, 313 average, amazing, 400 on base percentage, not in the Hall of Fame, 565 slugging. 47th best player of all time, Eddie Mathews, 17 years at third base, 24 doubles, 5 triples, 35 homers, 98 ribbies, 5 stolen bases, 98 walks, very high, 271 batting average, 376 on base, 509 slugging. 48th best player, Al Simmons, played 20 years, outfielder, 39 doubles, 11 triples, 22 homers, 134 RBIs, very high, 6 stolen bases, 45 walks, 334 lifetime batting average. This guy's in the Hall of Fame. 380 on base and 535 slugging. I have as the 49th best player of all time, Cesar Cedeno, played 17 years, outfielder, had 5 gold gloves, not in the Hall of Fame, 35 doubles, 5 triples, 16 homers, 79 ribbies, 44 stolen bases a year, 54 walks, 285 lifetime, 347 on base, 443 slugging, and played during the difficult 60s and 70s. 50th best player of all time, Carl Yastrzemski, played 23 years, outfield, 7 gold gloves in left field at Fenway, 32 doubles, had the Triple Crown in 1967, and led the league in hitting one year with only a .299 batting average. That's how the pitcher dominance was in the 60s. 3 triples, 22 homers, 90 ribbies, 8 stolen bases, 90 walks, .285 batting average, 379 on base, 462 slugging. 51, this guy's been passed over for the Hall of Fame. 51st best player of all time, and played third base where there's not a lot of great third basemen. And this book has him as the best fielding third baseman of all the players that we evaluated in this book. 20 doubles, Darrell Evans. 20 doubles, 2 triples, 25 homers a year for 21 years. 82 ribbies, 6 stolen bases, 97 walks, very high. Only had a .248 batting average, but had a .361 on-base percentage and a .431 slugging. He should be in the Hall of Fame, no question. I'll send a copy of this book to Darrell Evans. 52nd, a guy people don't know, Max Carey, played 20 years, outfielder, 27 doubles, 10 triples, 5 homers, 52 ribbies, 48 stolen bases, very important, 68 walks, .285 batting average, 361 on base, 386 slugging. 53rd, Tim Raines, played 23 years. He's not in the Hall of Fame. 28 doubles, 7 triples, 11 home runs, 63 RBIs, 52 stolen bases a year for 23 years. 86 walks a year, very important for a leadoff hitter. 294 lifetime, 385 on base, very high, 425 slugging. Again, he should be in the Hall of Fame. It's ridiculous if you look at all the guys that are below him. 54 is George Brett, in the Hall of Fame, 21 years, third base, 1 gold glove, 40 doubles, very high, 8 triples, high, 19 homers, 96 ribbies, 12 stolen bases, surprising, 66 walks, 305 lifetime, hit .390 1 year, 369 on base, 487 slugging. 55th best, Al Kaline, played 22 years, outfield, 1 gold glove, 28 doubles, 4 homers, 4 triples, 23 homers, 90 ribbies, 8 stolen bases, 73 walks, .297, 376 on base, 480 slugging. 56th, best player of all time, Jesse Burkett, played around the 1890s. I looked this guy up last night. I think he hit 400 2 or 3 times in his lifetime. Outfielder, 25 doubles, 14 triples, 6 homers, 75 ribbies, 30 stolen bases, very important, with 81 walks, 381 lifetime, 338 batting average, lifetime. 415 on base, very high. 446 slugging. 57th best player of all time. This guy's not in the Hall of Fame, absolutely should be. I'll send a copy of this book to Reggie Smith. He can go to the people and say, this is ridiculous, I'm not in the Hall of Fame. He's not even on the ballot anymore. He played outfield, 1 gold glove, Reggie Smith. Played 17 years, 30 doubles, 5 triples, 26 homers, Played during the very difficult 60s and 70s, as we said, pitcher dominance at that time, and this is relative rankings, 2-year era. 89 ribbies, 11 stolen bases, 73 walks, 287 batting average, 366 on base, and 489 slugging. 58th is Frank Thomas, played 19 years, first base, DH, 35 doubles, 1 homer, 36 ribbies, very high, 119 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, a very high 116 walks a year, had a 301 lifetime batting average, 419 on base percentage, really amazing for Frank Thomas, 555 slugging. 59 is Cap Anson in the Hall of Fame, 22 years, first baseman. Now again, many people don't know much about Cap Anson. Averaged 37 doubles, 9 triples, 6 homers, 133 RBIs a year. Primarily played around 1890s, early 1900s. I don't have his stolen bases listed here, but I did get it in the book. 63 walks, 334 lifetime batting average, 394 on base, 447 slugging. 60th best player. Now this guy only played 10 years, Roy Campanella. And this, in a way, opens the door for people that have only played 10 years to get in the Hall of Fame. I have him as the 60th best player of all time. 24 doubles, 2 triples, 32 homers, a high, 114 ribbies, 3 stolen bases, 71 walks, 276 lifetime, 360 on base, and a 500 slugging. So I'll do a few more here. 61st best player, Joe Torre, played 18 years. I have him as a catcher, 3rd best catcher of all time in this book. 25 doubles, had 1 Gold Glove. He actually also played first base and third base. 4 triples, 18 homers, 87 ribbies, 2 stolen bases, 57 walks, 297 lifetime, 1 year hit like 360, 365 on base, and 452 slugging. Okay, 62nd. This guy's not in the Hall of Fame, absolutely should be. Jeff Bagwell, I'll send him a copy of the book, The Greatest. 15 years played, first baseman, 1 Gold Glove. Listen to these numbers: 37 doubles, 2 triples, 34 homers, 115 ribbies, 15 stolen bases, surprising, 106 walks a year, very high, 297 lifetime, 408 on base, very high, 540 slugging, very high. Next guy, not in the Hall of Fame, absolutely should be, Dwight Evans. He's played 20 years, 8 Gold Gloves, had a cannon for an arm, 30 doubles, 5 triples, 24 homers. This is all average for 20 years. 86 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, 86 walks, very high, 272 lifetime, 370 on base, 470 slugging. 64th, Fred Lynn, not in the Hall of Fame, absolutely should be. We'll send him a copy of The Greatest. 17 years played, 4 Gold Gloves, played center, 32 doubles, 4 triples, 25 homers, 91 ribbies, 6 stolen bases, 71 walks, 283, 360 lifetime, 484 slugging. 65, Ron Santo is in the Hall of Fame now, and I have him as the 65th best player of all time. I was surprised by this. Third baseman, had 5 Gold Gloves, 26 doubles, 5 triples, 25 homers, 96 ribbies, 3 triples, 80 walks, very high, 277, 362 on base, 464 slugging, and played during the very difficult 60s. 66, not in the Hall of Fame. Again, here we go. Eric Davis played 17 years, 3 Gold Gloves, surprising, 24 doubles, 3 triples, 28 homers, 93 ribbies, 35 stolen bases a year for 17 full seasons. Is prorated for 162 full game seasons. 74 walks, 269 batting average, 359 on base, and 482 slugging. 67th best player of all time, not in the Hall of Fame. Again, Bobby Bonds, played 14 years only, but we just saw Campanella got in and played 10 years. Outfield had 3 Gold Gloves, 26 doubles, 6 triples, 29 homers, 90 ribbies, 40 stolen bases a year, 80 walks a year. This guy could do it all. 268 lifetime batting average, 353 on base, 471 slugging. 68th best player, not well known, played in the 20s, Ken Williams, played 14 years, again, should be in the Hall of Fame, outfielder, 33 doubles, 9 triples, 23 homers, 106 RBIs, 18 stolen bases, 66 walks, 319 career batting average. This guy's not in the Hall of Fame. 393 on base percentage, very high. This guy doesn't even get mentioned. 530 slugging. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Next guy should be in the Hall of Fame. He's not. Norm Cash. Played 17 years. In 1961, he hit 41 homers and hit 366. Got overshadowed by Mantle and Maris, chasing Ruth's 60 home run record. But just 19 doubles, 3 triples, 29 homers, 86 ribbies, 3 stolen bases, 81 walks, very high, 271, 374 on base, 488 slugging. And the 70th best player of all time, again, this guy should be in the Hall of Fame. It's just crazy these guys aren't. 15 seasons, especially once we look at this whole list. I did 450 guys in the book here. Some of these guys I got in the Hall of Fame, and I've got so many above them. Jim Wynn, 24 doubles, 3 triples, 25 homers, 81 ribbies, 19 stolen bases, high, 103 walks, very high, 250 batting average only, but a 366 on base and a 436 slugging. So we'll end with that for now.